For many years, years and years and years. 45 years ago, I tried to tell my people so, but they was like, we don't want to go. So now they don't even know how to grow the food that you eat. You say things like, you are what you eat, but most of you don't even know how to grow a piece of food. Grow a carrot. So I guess I'm making these videos in the hopes that someday, maybe, somebody will find them and be like, oh, this is how you grow food. And not this video, maybe my later ones. But let me play this video for a minute or seven.
Listen, if you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, and how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Now sometimes people say, well, you mean everything that I understand will confuse me if I don't understand racism? Yes, because racism is the dominant political and religious motivating force among the people of the planet in all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. That covers just about everything that any person, minute by minute, might be doing or engaged in any time of day or night, anywhere on the planet. The system of white supremacy, according to all evidence, is a complete system, meaning that it is a world prison. A world prison, and who are the prisoners? The prisoners is everybody on the planet who is classified as and functions as, quote, unquote, non-white. Black, brown, red, yellow, tan, beige, anybody who has color in his or her skin. That's the criteria. That's the basic criteria for racism. Now, everybody who is classified as non-white is in the prison of white supremacy. And if you can put in your mind a prison, if you are an inmate of a prison, you are automatically serving the prison system. If you are a prisoner in a prison system, you are automatically, regardless of whether you want to be there or not, you are serving the purposes of the prison system if you are a prisoner in the prison system. Kindergarten. That's the way it works. It's no way to be a prisoner in a prison system without serving the prison system. So this thing of trying to find out which black person is a bigger prisoner than the other black person is folly. It's folly because it's not logical. Everything in counter-racist science, like everything in racist science, is based on logic, because logic is the only thing that's going to be successful. So that's why I'm saying it's useless to talk about which prisoner is rendering more service to the prison system. Some prisoners, just like on the slave ship, some people who were on the slave ship were taken up on deck. The sailors, the prison masters, the ship masters would come down the ladder and say, you, and you, I'm going to take the chains off of you right now, and you're going up on deck. And so you go up on deck. Now, you can refuse to go and get beaten until you finally do go, or until they just get tired of beating you because you're unconscious now and useless, so they get somebody else. But somebody's going. Why? Because you can do that when you are the master of a ship and you have cargo on the ship, slaves that have no place to go, wouldn't know how to go if they could get off the ship, and even if they took over the ship, wouldn't know how to run it. So what do? Just like all black people do, just like I do every day. Do what the slave master tells me to do.
Wow.
That goes you to show the awesome power of the system of white supremacy.
Wow.
Sometimes some of us, by looking at the other slaves on the ship, get the idea that we're not on the slave ship too. And that we're slaves, equal slaves. Now sometimes we get the impression that we're not. Because I still give that slave ship analogy, making it the prison analogy, because it's the same thing. Prison, slaves, prison, same thing. All right. So one slave says to the other, you know, you got the incorrect attitude. We're both slaves, but you don't have any dignity. And the other slaves says, yeah, you say that I'm silly. Say, yeah, you're silly and I'm dignified. So that raises a question based on logic. What is the difference between a dignified slave and a silly one?
Wow.
And the answer is
Nothing.
one is dignified and one is silly.
Yeah.
And that's the only difference. Now, some people have said they've seen some cartoons of my work on the internet that have been presented, and that it pretty well embellishes what I have been trying to say in my textbooks. And to the extent that it does that, well, that has been, from what I understand, some people reported to me, a plus. Because they didn't understand what I had written very well, but when they saw those cartoons that just repeated what I was saying and attaching my name to it, and came right out of the book, the material did, they say that they better understood it. And I can understand that because people are kind of visual, particularly in the year 2021 now, more visual than ever.
Wow. Rest in power. Nellie Fuller Jr. I have to look into him. I just find this stuff and I put it on video, but he just made me realize that maybe eyes need to stop talking so much and make a fucking cartoon. Wow. Because basically, if you was listening, he said that all those years he was talking, because I'm gonna put the link to the video so you can see this is an older man like me. He's like all these, I didn't listen to the whole thing before I posted it. He said all of them time, well he didn't say nothing about years, but he's like talking to people, you understand? But nobody was listening, basically, he's saying, until he made these cartoons. Then people was like, well, they didn't understand what I'm saying, and they didn't understand his textbooks. because we don't read books, right? If you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in a book. So he done made books and he done taught and nobody listened. That's a revelation to me because I be talking like I'm the only one that nobody's listening to, or like I'm the only one that's trying to get black people to do something. Well, I do that because I'm the only one on this goddamn video. Do you all see anybody else around me? But I do understand, understand that there are others like me trying to get so-called black people unified somehow in mind, in body, in spirit. It's the hardest job in the world. The world. There's no more ignorant, more ununified, more think they dignified slaves, more. It ain't no other people on earth like the American Negro. I'm telling people I got land. I'm telling people I will grow the food. I'm telling people I will do the shit. I will get it done. None, zip, zero, nada. Nobody. None, zip, zero, nada. Not even the 3 people who like my video or like my posts. They don't even look at the video. 3 people. 3 people. Wait a minute. Let me do the math. Let me turn the light on. You see, I done put together a little space, where I really want to show that, but it's kind of junky over there. But this is my building space, and then in the kitchen, well, all that stuff in this part of the kitchen is stuff that I'm trying to get together to grow food and learn how to make my own water. And then over here, I got comedic yoga, and up at top there, that's all my ancient comedic teachers. And my house. Oh, let me not forget what I'm always talking about. The other side of the room. That's my studio for the cannabis. The cannabis kung fu. You understand? You think I did all this? I did all this year. This apartment was empty. Empty. Did I have one hand to help me? Everybody's talking about you this and you that. But I'm like, I'm doing stuff. I have land, and I'm like, you don't have to come out to California. You don't have to. I got land. I have students all over the place because when this shit go down, believe me, they gonna come out the woodwork. I'll be like, shit, I got students. We will grow the food. Contact me. And let's figure out how I'm gonna get the food that we grow out here in California to the rest of y'all's. I'm talking about, let's start with my family. Nobody even contacted me. Food? Oh, y'all already, everybody already got an idea. Oh, Nick, I'll go to the grocery store. You gonna go to the grocery store? I'm like, wow, these people don't have none, zip, zero, nada vision. None. Wow. And it took me all these years to realize that nobody have eyes. Okay. like I said, I guess I'm just doing these videos for my own gratification. Because only two things going to happen. I die, and somebody discover these videos and be like, ooh, he was telling the truth. Or, we go to World War III. Do y'all understand what the fuck is going on? These niggas is talking about World War. They don't give a fuck because they not going to be fighting. Do you understand that? They don't give a fuck. You the nigga that's going to be fighting, nigga. So they don't care if it's World War III, World War IV, World War V. That's how the devil make his money. I work for the devil. I was a Marine. I was in the Federal. I'm going to keep saying that shit because get it in your head, nigga. I was a Marine. I worked for the Federal Reserve Bank. I work for USA Petroleum. Look it up. If you don't believe me, check it out. My teacher used to say. And not only did I work for the devil, then I'm taught in temples. Wait a minute. Let me show you the picture, nigga. Well, I don't know if you can see it up. It's up at top. Let me see which. Them two. I can't get close enough. I'll show it one day, but where am I? Like over there. Wait, is it backwards? Well, one picture I'm at the temple. At the temple I lived at and studied in. How many of you studied in a temple? How many of you studied in a temple? I'm waiting. Okay, and then the other picture, I don't know if y'all can see it. Where is it at? When you're fucking with this laptop bullshit, I'm trying to aim the laptop. Anyway, I think that picture on this side, I can't really see it too good because of the angle, whatever the fuck. That picture, I'm sitting in the pyramid I made on the beach when I was living on the beach and none, zip, zero, not a nigga was helping me. I got my certificate on my birthday, November 9th, so I put up that little pyramid and I sat and I did my little ritual. It's on video. I don't have to lie to you, mother. So I did a little ritual, and white girls, 2 young white girls came up to me. Oh, woo, you got a pyramid, blah, blah, blah. I got pictures. I don't know if I got them on video. But anyway, I'm like, damn. All these black people out here with money. And the whole time I lived on the beach, I'm putting up pyramids and all that shit. And the only people that came over to me was Caucasian Asians. Y'all call them white. My teacher said, don't give them a compliment. White dove, white flower. White is good, black is bad. Don't give them a compliment. So I'm just talking shit now, 'cause it's done. We so-called black people. If you black, you should look like that. This is black, nigga. This is brown. So-called black people are done. Don't believe me? I just been talking for 45 years about what's happening now. So, am I psychic? No, nigga. I just worked for them. That's all. I seen a picture of a group of them who had the main. I used to work at the Bonaventure, them round glass buildings. And I'm looking at this picture of the group of people that, run the corporation, whatever the hell it was. And I'm a photographer. I know better. But everybody in the picture had, their eyes was glowing red. It's like, and in that building, they was on the 66th floor. I'm like, you think these niggas is joking? You think they joking? You think they're satanic and double? You think that's just something of my imagination, nigga? Yup. I can't even say y'all no more because I'm part of this bullshit because I look like, oh, y'all look like me, I look like y'all. We are fucked. And, I'm upset with myself because I put 45 years. Because even after I wasn't saying anything directly to somebody's face, I was on Facebook like everybody else. And nobody's contacting me. Nobody's saying, hey, Roy, what's up? You understand? But when I say something about the family, why are you talking about the family? Everybody. So I'm like, wait a minute, these niggas is looking at my posts on the stupid shit. So they see that I posted where my land is at. I posted where my land is at. I posted tractors and all and equipment. How we gonna grow food? I posted how we gonna grow food. Put a seed in the ground. Put a fucking seed in the ground, and attend to it until it becomes mature, and then harvest it. Oh my God! Black people growing their own food. I must be crazy. Fucking fuck. Y'all can't. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't know me. I sent niggas videos. I posted videos. And before Trump came in, I was talking pretty normal, I guess. Like right now, it's like, fuck you, fuck it. It's over. So, like I said, I'm gonna just do this shit. I'm gonna have fun in my last days. I don't know what you niggas gonna do in New York, in other cities. Because I got land. If shit happened today, even if I have to walk to the desert, ain't no motherfuckers gonna come out to the land and try to find me. They don't even know where I'm at. I tried to teach y'all that. I'm an ex-Marine. I tried to teach y'all, let's get stealthy. Let's get food, blah, blah, blah. I ain't gonna repeat the whole list of shit. Am I that bad of a person? Wow. That the children, see, I grew up with one generation. Now, our generation, we all got children. Now the children are having children. And I just, after all these years, I just sent out videos to people and nobody, none, zip, zero, nada said, oh, Roy's my family. Let me at least call him and say, fuck you, nigga. Something. Fuck you, nigga. I would feel better than nothing. Dr. Mamoto, whatever the fuck his name is, the Japanese guy that did the experiment to show how words changed the molecules in water. He did, one of his first experiments was to take 3 jars of rice. 1 jar of rice was like, they only said good things to it. Oh, I love you. Oh, you are nice rice. Whatever the fuck they said, right? The second jar, they only said evil things. Oh, you are bad rice. You're evil Hitler. Stupid shit like that. Nah. The last jar of rice, they ignored. The last jar of rice, they ignored. Nobody paid attention to it. Nobody said anything to it. They probably totally forgot about it. The rice they were saying the good things to, Oh, it stayed nice and white. All that good shit, right? It was, you probably could still eat it. But the jaw that they were saying, the evil and the bad things too, you know, it got spoiled. But the jaw that they totally ignored, it spoiled worse than the job. The job. That's a psychological Freudian slip. The jar, the job, the jar, the jar that had the rice that was ignored. Nobody paid attention. Nobody listened to. Nobody talked to. Spoiled more. Spoiled more. Spoiled more. Dr. Umar Johnson. When I do that 3 times, I always think of Dr. Umar Johnson because he's a psychologist. So when he make a point, he say it 3 times. Spoiled more, spoiled more, spoiled more than the jar of rice that they were saying negative things to. Think about that. And then think about people. I'm self-sustaining because I've never, ever in my life, except for my mother, I'm trying to think to my father, I don't think he ever said anything positive. He, when he came around, he played with me. He never was evil. But except for my mother, nobody, none, zip, zero, nada, ever said anything positive to me. And they never said anything negative to me. They say it after I post something on Facebook. They say it behind my back. Punk-ass motherfuckers. Punk-ass motherfuckers. Even Hassan. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. You so bad and everybody love this nigga. I ain't gonna go there. That's personal. So that's it. I'm not jar of rice. No words of encouragement. No participation. Only evil behind my back. And on Facebook. Talk to my face, you motherfucker. Talk to my face, you punk. Talk to my face, nigga. The fuck? You scared of me, nigga? You scared? Talk to my face, nigga. I'm the jaw that has been ignored. Ignored. I ain't gonna go into what I've done because then I'll start sounding conceited and shit. I'm out. These are going off videos because these are those times, like really. I don't believe in the end of the world. I don't believe they're gonna blow it. I don't believe. But y'all believe shit too that ain't real. So I guess we gonna see who's right, huh? Y'all living in New York with millions and millions and millions of people piled on top of each other. If a little disaster happened, like they had an earthquake, people won't come out here because they scared of earthquakes. They had an earthquake it was in New Jersey, but they felt it in New York. And a week before or a week later, I don't remember, but we had an earthquake out here. And every time we have an earthquake, I put all my shit next to the door. I'm like, yeah, I'm sleeping out here next to the door. I'm just talking shit right now. I'm out. Fuck you. Peace. Fuck you, but peace. Fuck you, but peace. Now I'm crazy.